Don't mind me. Hello, welcome back, chat. I had a slice of cold pizza during my break. And that just made me want to have some more when I'm done streaming. And I bought the pizza today, and it's probably gonna be gone by the end of the day. Slowly rotating can is oddly captivating. Yeah, no, that's why it's there. I found myself oddly captivated by it. It's like the best word. So I decided to add it to the stream. I have to set up a scene for Glitchhikers. Back from watching election stuff. Listen, do you need help? Right? Like, I'm a little concerned when people admit to self-harm in such a way. What the hell? There we go. Homework. Yeah, I don't miss homework. I'm gonna use the otato sack scene just for ease of use for this game. So let me just start it up. What the fuck is it called again? I'm like, Glitchhikers. There we go. The spaces between. Game capture. Let's add this in. You know, I'd probably, help if I actually set this up before I started streaming, but you know how it is. Why isn't it showing up? Hold on 1 second. Something interesting is happening. Sorry. Properties. Capture specific window. There we go. It's weird. Take a moment to review your game setup. More options available from the options menu. English. Subtitles. We'll turn those on. High contrast. Apply high contrast to all text. What does that look like? Some visual glitches on. Menu text full screen on. Okay. Who up hitting the potatoes in the sack? Please don't do that. Silver String Media. Oh my god. Canada Media Fund. What is this? This game is designed to encourage introspection and explores a variety of meandering, existential, and sometimes difficult topics. Glitchhikers. Hold on, what did I just say? Glitchhikers? I don't know what that is. Glitchhikers, the spaces between, involves finding and interrogating your own wisdom. An important aspect of that is listening to your needs as they arise. Although each conversation was written with those who may be hurt or healing in mind, we encourage you to prioritize your own mental well-being. To that end, you can choose to skip conversations and quit journeys at almost any time with no repercussions. While the intent is to leave players with an overall hopeful and positive experience, content in this game will acknowledge the often uncomfortable complexities of existence. Certain topics may be filtered out using the content section of the options menu to better help you shape and predict the content you may encounter. There is no wrong way to play. Press any key to continue. This game is considered Canadian content under C13. What is C13? Is that like an actual Canadian thing? Okay. I'm gonna see if maybe I can just lower it a little bit. Antique engine. I don't know what that means. Oh, options. Did I apply those settings? I did. Okay. Graphics. Field of view. I heard about C13 vaguely. I don't think I've ever heard of it. Why the universe have to make me a dum-dum? Content. Mental health resources. Take this.org/resources. Filters. You can change filters at any time. Current journey will not be affected. Huh, interesting. Okay, let's just start. I'm not against any of that, so if you guys are, then okay. This is weird. I was expecting to be able to walk, but cool zone. Speak to the clerk. Why, hello there, traveler. Welcome. How may I help you? Hello, Mario. What is this? What is this place? Some kind of convenience store? Yes, that's an excellent idea. It's a convenience store. The Stop. A little roadside attraction on the outskirts. You know, one of those spaces in between. A liminal space, if you will. Imagine being scared by an existential low-poly Unity game. Is this Unity? We provide refreshment, relaxation, and restoration to weary travelers. Seems empty. In between what? What can I do? In between what? What an interesting question. In between spaces. In between thoughts and ideas. In between feelings, but mostly in between journeys. But it's wonderful that you've made your way here. I don't know if you meant to. I don't know if any of us are really here at all, frankly. Most people come here between journeys, whether those journeys are physical, mental, spiritual, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Tonight, you can head out to the highway if you'd like, or you can head to the nearby railway and hop aboard the commuter train. Driving the highway always has a chill kind of vibe to me. Though your thoughts may wander to all sorts of topics as you consider the universe around you, there's nothing quite like a late-night drive, is there? So classic. Traveling by train is more of a collective journey. In my opinion, everyone headed in the same direction. Expect a sense of community, but also the kinds of deep, personal conversations you can only have in a safe space. There's also a nearby park, but it's closed at the moment as they install some new sculptures. And the bus to the airport is running late again. Just check back the next time you're here if you want to learn about those. In between journeys, either you're homeless or a gypsy. In between, like a sandwich. I kind of want to be a sandwich, right? Everyone wants a sandwich, and I want to be wanted. What should I expect? But what do I do? Sounds boring. Sounds lovely. I guess I'll give it a try. That's all we're asking. Open your mind and settle into the experience. Maybe you know what you're looking for out there. Maybe not. That's okay too. Sometimes it's nice to see where the journey takes you. No matter your travels, expect to find others on the same journey. Share your thoughts, your feelings. There's never a right or wrong answer out there. And if you find your conversations too much, or you need help, you can always ask to stop. Just press the back button whenever you're given dialogue options. Otherwise, you can quit the journey or game at any time via the pause menu. I'll always be here if you need to talk to someone. Check back in between journeys. And if you need resources outside the experience, a link is available in the pause menu as well. Look at the night sky up there. The moon is watching over you. Tonight, we're all watching over you. That's a little creepy there, actually. I want to go to the cool zone. Bridge 3. Get myself some brewskis. Look! It's the BRB screen! Why is backspace back? That's stupid. Game's stupid. And I'm not gonna say that so soon. Actually, I kind of like the idea. Oh, is this coffee? Drinkable static. Can I change the music? God damn it, chat member! Alright, I can... The highway. The railway. Alright, chat, what do you want to start with? Do you want to start with the railway or the highway first? I know what I want. But I'm kind of okay with either. So I'm interested in what you guys are interested in. Man, this music's a vibe. I want to rail the way, alright? Alright, who up railing the way? We'll do the railway first. Who's this?
Welcome to Infinity Rail. thanks for joining us tonight, folks.
Reminds me, I need to buy
As
more
we hurtle through
beans.
space together, I ask that you be kind to your fellow passengers. These rails that stretch between all of our origins and destinations are etched into a shared landscape. No matter what your travel plans are, this is one connection we all share. Perhaps the basis for a bond, or the underpinnings of understanding. We're all heading in the same direction, and I know the regulars always enjoy a friendly chat. There's plenty to see, and seats
Coffee
are
drinkers be like, OMG, I need more beans. Yeah, okay, Puerto Rican. No, it's that, you know, I might need some beans too myself. I've been drinking instant coffee lately because I'm lazy and depressed. Infinity Rail, like the cartoon Infinity Train. Infinity Rail, that's a lot of lay. Let me hop on that. Who's this? This looks like someone who just would be, I would find on the Portland train. This is a very average look. Hey there, this your first time on the track? Nothing like a long train ride to gather your thoughts after a tiring day. Bunch of people all on the same tracks, all of us on separate journeys, but journeying together. We're all headed in the same direction. Where are you headed? It's just a metaphor. Someplace new, someplace familiar. Yeah, I've been drinking lots of Tesco. My tongue is literally pulverized and I cannot feel anything on my mouth. God. I'm gonna talk about self-harm. An average leftist reading books and shit, taking trains and shit. You have a problem with books? It's just a metaphor, man. Just a metaphor. Nothing wrong with a good metaphor. Symbols can tell us a lot about ourselves or help us find things we didn't even know we were looking for. I like the train. You get to go somewhere, maybe even see someplace new. But you just get to sit and enjoy it. You're not in charge. The tracks just go in one direction. It's like reading a good book, just along for the ride. I read one once about 3 lovers navigating the sea together. They encountered sea monsters and mysterious islands and gods of the waves. Damn, she cute. I love girls with 32 polygon render faces. Real men read picture books like The Hungry Caterpillar. Yeah, I used to like that book a lot, actually. Let's see, what kind of sea monsters, what kind of islands, what kind of gods, what kind of lovers. I'm kind of interested. 3 lovers? There were 3! I can't finish that statement. My lawyer told me to stop. They were close friends who found themselves in each other, a bond forged through the crucible of the journey. They each had their own reasons for the journey, different things they were looking for. What they found, predictably, was each other. They found a love of story and journeys. I gotta get some more writing done. Come back in a bit. Wait, where'd you go? Wait, what do you mean come back in a bit? Where the Wild Things Are is a classic? Oh, shit. Oh, wait. Sit down with whatever this is. Your digital landscape bleeds into your daily life. Your life bleeds onto the digital landscape. This is true. You reveal so much of yourself, both consciously and unintentionally. Oh, you reveal so much of yourself, both consciously and unintentionally. Your identity is defined, quantified, commodified. Why?
Next stop, Lost Woods.
Price we pay for convenience. Do you know how much you're paying? Some people choose to lay bare their life in digital social spaces. They reveal some part of themselves to the world. They're strangers. They open their lives to scrutiny. Or their lives to their friends, family, and children, sometimes without permission. It is alluring being constantly acknowledged, affirmed, liked. Others do not so consciously reveal their lives, and yet their every decision, every movement, every click is nonetheless tracked, stored, adapted to. Algorithms shape the spaces they travel through, shape their lives. But they do not even know who the algorithms work for. People are taken advantage of. This train's so trippy, I'm expecting bald cyborg dude to tell me train go boom. Those with power seek more power. until the systems perpetuate themselves, recursion and power. Privacy, something you say you value, and yet you give up so quickly with a check that says, I agree to the terms of service, agreement. Unanimity of opinion, harmony and feeling. Few would truly agree to the terms, yet they choose to give up privacy. They give up...
arriving at Lost Woods.
Okay. Yet they choose to give up privacy, to give up freedoms for some fleeting benefit. Perhaps simply for a fleeting moment of joy. Oh my, the hiker turned into a bunch of gummy candies! That was a different hiker. I can't talk to the cat. This bit's crazy. You become a 9 separate polygons. Why are there animal people playing instruments? Okay, let's talk to this bit. She looked bad. Oh, hey there, nice to see you. Have you met my familiars? They're not from this reality, so I'm showing them the sights while we're here. They each manifest a little part of me, my values, my perspectives, and the experience I've had. Like many found families, each connecting with something to myself, some shared love or experience or feeling. Are you a druid? Here, tell me about yourself. Tell me about the triangular eyes. Tell me about the ferret. Tell me about the bunny. Yeah, okay, Minnesota Homestuck fan. That's Kay. Some find her to be a square wave, but she has a very good filter and brings lots of credit. How did someone be a square wave? Oh, I'm a bit of a sawtooth wave. She works very hard, so I'm making her take a vacation with me. I was already in the area, so I thought I might as well hop a ride to the end of the line. My journey is part of the final rite of my schooling, a grand tour of the realities to visit the so-called masterpieces of metaphysical structure. Soon I'll be going home, though, to see my wife and my partners. They, along with my familiars, are the folks who truly get me. Why? Why? Partners? Does she sound ee or shoo shoo? Oh, sawtooth wave, you can make some pretty ravioli with one of those. I'm still looking for a family. I don't like my family. I have a great family too. Partners. Wife. Partners. Yes, I unfortunately have several loves.
Old Assurance Town is coming up here on the left. Nearly abandoned now. And forever tarnished by the actions of a greedy few. We won't be stopping there. Instead, we'll find new destinations. Together.
And also several other people who I have committed but non-romantic relationship with. Relationships can take so many forms, and my heart has space for more than one person. But it's very important that everyone involved is equally informed and consenting to the situation. This family accepts and celebrates who I am, how I move through the universe. They create space for who I always have been, even if they and I didn't know at first. Of all the structures I wish to manifest, my family is the one that is most precious to me. That wasn't always true, and it certainly wasn't all my doing. Good fortune and good partnerships were the bedrock. When my skill grows, I think I have to be especially careful, because I do not want to unduly influence this gravitational system of people. After all, I cultivate structures, wield their power, and forge new realities, but families must be collaborative. All the time I spent in the academy, I never found answers to concerns such as these. I rarely found anything more than questions and judgment. However, I did find my people. I found love. Huh. Well, good for you, I guess.
Next stop, Apollonian Acres.
What? Hold on, what? What? Hold on. Excuse me? Huh? What are you doing? Bruh, huh? Oh, hey, it's this again. A figure ground diagram is a map that denotes built space in black and unbuilt space in white. Giambattista Noli took this premise one further step. All public areas would be white, even enclosed or built ones, denoting upon civic places. That sounds useful. A demonstration of how space is used. What space is accessible, available, what space is private. And now you open so much of your life to strangers, broadcast through the world, listening devices brought into your homes on purpose. A supposition, should there no longer be black space on Noli's map. That's not really how it works. Perhaps not a perfect metaphor, but an interesting line of questioning nonetheless. You must wonder if anyone will take a black brush to the map once more.
If you want to grab a snack, or perhaps converse with friends one last time before parting ways, I'd like to suggest our lovely cafe and lounge car, right up at the front of the train.
We're gonna see what this person has to say again.
With new friends soon. Now arriving at Apollonian Acres.
There's something special about all of us heading in the same direction, a community, a collective journey. Lots of people have tried to show that we can tell the same stories. All of us are all around the world. Archetypes, common patterns to journeys and heroes, 7 common structures. Of course, it's not really true. Examples are cherry-picked and full of Western bias. Imposing archetypes on other cultures can be a pretty big stretch. Not every civilization truly uses the same patterns. Forcing all stories in the same patterns creates a dearth of innovation. When all stories look the same, it shapes culture into a similar homogeneity. We lose the ability to see other possibilities. History isn't made by solitary people on mythic journeys performing great acts. It's made by the multitudes, the people who stand up and help each other, communities, and cascading decisions and culture. The truth is too complex. Our brains only have room for so many human connections. I'm getting big time Tumblr SJW commie vibes. Could be true. It is Canadian. Yet, it's vital that we understand that it's too complex. Even if we can never totally grok the full complexity, there's always more going on than you fully know. There are common human stories, survival, love, attempts to explain the cosmos. I'm writing a new story, a story about friendship, of being on a journey together.
Ondo Park.
A little on the nose, I know. Come back later and maybe I'll tell you about it. I want to know now! Okay, how do I guess the next stop I'll exit the train. Grok. Is grok a real word? Doesn't sound real. Wait, hold on. Can I just, like, hurl myself out of the train? I'm just gonna keep going this way and see what happens. I'm good. I don't want to talk to you again. This is really weird. Oh my god, it's you again. I'm good. I'll talk to the weird worm thing, right? Hello, gummy worms. They've been running further calculations on the question of voluntary relinquishment of privacy. In a world that wants to commodify you, and in a world that wants to control you, reassertion of privacy is vital. Privacy is vital as a principle to allow further surveillance. Puts power into the hands of others, people who may not have the best interests of humanity at heart. Seek only success in a flawless system. Okay, well, it seems like stop's coming up. Privacy is one of many concerns. Privacy is a priority.
Now arriving at Ondo Park.
Anyway, okay, whatever. We can read this together. Bod Chads will love this. I'm sure. I think I have this conversation right now. Can we please stop? You have that freedom. Goodbye. Not because I want to stop. It's because I want to get off the train. Ah. No! You fucker! Whatever, I'll go talk to Tumblr, I guess. I met them one day when I was getting away from my parents down at the water. We became fast friends playing games of make-believe, telling each other stories of sea monsters and gods. One day we found a secret island out in the water. When we were there, it seemed like time stood still. We'd play for hours and hours or sit quietly and dream as the stars rose and fell. And when we came home, no one had missed us. Is this the story you're writing? Does writing it make it real, or was it real already? I'm not sure. Some folks you like, you enjoy their company, you're good friends, but they still take energy to be with. You get tired eventually, you need a break. But they were so easy to hang out with. We could talk for hours or sit in silence. There were no expectations, no demands, no hurt feelings or drama, just existing together. Yeah, I got cucked by the gummy worms. You ever have one of those friends who takes no energy at all to be with? Who you can enjoy just being around, even if you're not doing something together? Yes. Hold on to those friendships if you can. They're the ones that can last forever.
We'll soon be seeing the ruins of Zeitgeist Crossing. Once held as a paragon of engineering, and now it's proof that no sensibility or structure lasts forever.
I can't... Oh, okay. Interesting. Bonds that hold the universe together. It's one of the reasons I'm writing this. We all need a connection of some kind, and those connections are out there. The stories are out there, waiting to be heard. We're not solitary creatures. We're on this journey of life together. We're all headed in the same direction. Where are you headed? Someplace new? And I wish you well in your journey. Maybe you'll forge a new bond. It's been nice getting to know you a bit more. Maybe I'll see you up in the meal car. Enjoy the journey. Where the hell is the meal car? I've seen entire fucking cities in cars.
You may be nearing the end of your trip with us, but there's still time to take in the sights from our
Oh,
observation
this is the meal.
lounge.
Okay.
When you're ready, just take a seat. Join in a conversation and see this journey through together.
I did it. I made it to the end of the train. I don't talk to these fools. I want to get off this ride. Whatever. I'm gonna go speak my mind to the gummy worms. Can I just? I can't just sit there. Oh wait, I cannot. I cannot.
Next stop, Foggy Level.
Foggy Level. Oh my god, it's Science Hill. So, chat, you want to have an existential conversation with each other instead of these NPCs? I don't know what topic to even bring up. Balls. Yawn.
Now we're arriving at Foggy Level.
All right, let's check out Foggy Level, right? Here we go. End that journey. Thank you for traveling with us. More journeys await. All right, I'm gonna check out the car. We'll see how that goes. Like I said, this seemed like it'd just be like a kind of interesting one-off to do. Who's this guy? He's like smoking weed? Busker. Hey there, nice night out here. I've seen you on the train, yeah? A good gig, taking a break now though. I like your music. Oh, thanks. I burned some CDs at the internet cafe, but I don't have any on me. It was guys' mixtapes. Music's an important part of my life, but it's always tough when you make a hobby into a career. You need a new hobby or something else to change things up. I get involved, you know, important causes. Community organizing, protests against fascism. There's a reason I wear a mask. Why? Why do we have to bring protest against fascism into this fucking game? But music's still my main gig, navigating the waters of being an artist in late capitalism. You know how it is? Digital, vinyl, busking, selling. What is busking? These are things I like to think about. Stop by if you want my take. No, I'm good. I drive 2012. That mask looks like a cactus was impaled by a shrimp. Don't worry. I don't think I've owned this long enough for it to be a problem.
Good evening, and welcome to Radio 90.
And basking? This game reeked of personal commie politics.
That early film viewers panicked at the sight of a train rushing towards them. On the web, we navigate spaces shaped by information and data.
Busking is basically playing music without a license.
Our avatar bodies to weave around obstacles, and in VR, our stomachs turn at the edge of a digital cliff. We immerse ourselves in a reality on a screen, a reality that is no less real than any other. Realities within realities.
That's reality.
That sometimes tell us more about our own reality than what we think is real. And what we think is real is telling. What will your brain tell you as you drive the dark roads of reality? What truths are rushing towards you? And when the spectacle gets all too real, will you panic like the apocryphal film viewers, or drive on? With our next song, Strange Passenger.
What? Looping depreciated synths. Or deprecated synths. This is what goes on in Mark Zuckerberg's mind when he puts on the MetaQuest. Wait, it says it's 12:07 a.m. But it's 10:08. This game is wrong. Is there like a... Is this it? Is this all the night drive is? Central moment. There's a bus up ahead, but I don't think I can catch up to it. At least I think that's a bus, some kind of truck. Base Central Time Canuck. Oh wait, that means he's in Manitoba, not Manitoba. Fucking kilometers. Oh, whoa, hold on. Oh, okay. I was like, can I pull over and like... How fast is 130 kilometers an hour? Like, what is that in American? I'm ignorant. The clock is also like a minute behind. It says 12:08. 10:09. Is that a passenger? Yo, what the fuck are you doing in my car? Oh, good to see you. Thanks for the pickup. I was beginning to think that it'd be hours before I got a lift from something worthy. I've never picked up a hitchhiker before. Are you hurt? What was that your accident or your bad experience? I had a bad experience with hiking before. I swear to God, I've never done this before. It's my first time. It's the first time for everything. Don't be nervous. Oh boy. Just to the next rest stop would be great. A good drive can fix a lot. Mind if I smoke? Driving is such a lonely thing. Is that a joint? 130 kilometers is 80 miles per hour. Okay. She's smoking in your rental without your permission. Does she not know how expensive these insurance fees are? Good old BC Bud. Lonely can be good though. Gives you time alone with your thoughts. I don't like my thoughts or being alone with them at all. They say journey's more important than, you know, the other thing. Why are you driving? I like driving. I'm driving to find something. No reason, really. Driving is a spiritual thing for me. Just to get somewhere. No reason. No reason. I find that hard to believe. There may not always be a reason in the universe, but there usually is for ourselves. When I was a kid, we had a cabin out in one of the islands. At night, you could see thousands of stars. It was so bright. You didn't need a flashlight. I gave them all names. Atticus and Caesar, Garuda and Saul. Saul? Saul connected! They fought each other in wars of my making. Alliances formed and broken. Explosions burst across the sky. I was a god to them. There is no such thing as a god. The distance to the starlight has to travel is so great. Most of these stars were already probably dead. I think the stars are light in the darkness. You really had so much. All right, which Reddit answer should I pick? There is no god or too far away? Both are just actually. Let's go with, there is no god. Godliness is a matter of perspective. Are we not a flower's god? Is not a mountain our god? My parents pretty much ignored me. Father was too drunk, mother too busy. Yet I still remember those days fondly. Think that says something about me? No, it doesn't. It probably does. It's so tolerant that you can't even respond. You would be a cool-ass goddess. It probably does. One day a man came to the grassy spot where I played. He said he was from the stars, and he pleaded for mercy. I told him it was all just make-believe. He shook his head. Did that actually happen? Don't you believe me? Maybe I don't believe myself. I was just a kid. Too bad I was never really a kid. Thanks for the lift. The fuck do you mean?
Do you see the signs?
Yes.
Do you take solace from the moon above, the lonely light in the darkness, the trees in bloom?
What?
Are you chilled by the abandoned playset, the phone from another time, the specter of death following
Wait,
you?
death is following me?
What towns do you pass unnoticed? What stars
East
blink
Ep.
out without being seen? Meaning cannot be thrust upon us. Decisions are ours to make. Unless all of this has happened.
Did we pick up an asylum escapee? I think so.
Before you've consciously chosen. Did you choose to drive?
Yeah, I did. I literally said I'm gonna drive 2011
Gravity
now.
is up next.
Oh no. OBS went into the red for a second. I dropped some frames. Distorted piano riff. Very cool. Alright. I pause. I guess I quit the journey. There's no like way to like organically quit the journey. I like the laser beam noises. It's very cool. How come I have cruise control? Can I take the ramp? This game would be so much better if you could pick up James Sunderland. Do you see my wife Mary? Car door opening? What the fuck? What the fuck? It's coming, you know. Inevitability. Inevitably. It pulls on me even now. The frame is ephemeral, the portrait an illusion, the reality collapsing. That's what the book of Yashak says. What are you Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? Can you not see it too? Can you not see the inevitability? My dimension is collapsing, my home, my world. I can see it coming and I can't stop it. Will you hear my prophecies? Will you help me interpret the signs? No. I understand. I don't have much time, but I see the signs here too. Consider what comes. Sun's warm, moons crack. The flow of time glitches. The flow of time glitches. Glitches. Alright, see ya. I was kind of hoping he'd just keep going if I said no. Okay. I guess in that case, we'll pick up one more Glitchhiker. I think we'll be done with this. It's so cold. How is there a fucking like gnat or fly or whatever the fuck this is buzzing around me? Death's so spoopy and mind-boggling, dude. Oh my god, my reality collapses. Oh, I'm so scared of it all. I mean, I'll say the music's pretty good. Hey, hold on, that car wasn't in front of me. Right. I'm gonna catch up to them. They always seem to be just out of reach, these other cars. Death is a toucan. Fruit Loops. You lied to me. So true. Yeah, if I drove like this in real life, I'd get arrested so quick. I'm just trying to booze and cruise. Speaking of that, I'm gonna have some more cider. Do you believe in God? Actually, there's no real proof whether he exists or not. So, no, of course I don't believe in him. Typical normie.
We speak, we listen, we love, we teach, we touch.
Okay, I barely do like half of those.
No. We can never experience the world.
If I didn't stream, I definitely wouldn't speak. I'd be sitting here in silence right now.
Their head. But tonight, we're all on this journey together. We're all in your head. Head onwards, driver.
Get out of my head! Get out of my head!
618 is up next.
Bass group, creepy synths. I'll be the judge if these synths are creepy or not. Okay, can like another hitchhiker show up? And, you know, get to the fucking point of this game? The fabric of tangible reality is not real, dude. If only it is only you and your schizo machinations. What? Dude. If I wanted to play this game, I would just go get in my car and not take my meds. This is bullshit. I could literally play this for free. Actually, no, gas money's pretty expensive. Okay. Oh no, fuck, it's you again? Look at that perfect road, a winding strip of infinite potential that we're riding ever forward on, as if being pushed by an endless unseen wave. Take your pick of metaphors. Such is a mundane form of travel. In many ways, ubiquitous in this time and place, we are a generationless generation driving through the desert of the real. A structured path from here to there, and yet not so mundane, really. In fact, it's full of structured meaning and consequently power. It's pretty mundane. There's there's magic here. Why hitchhike? Don't you have a better way of getting around? Are you some kind of wizard? I appreciate the symbolism. There's magic here. I'm glad it stirs something in you. There's magic everywhere you go. That sounds trite. What I mean is, you bring the magic with you, through your perception of it. Damn, that's not better. Foremost, I am a student of a particular craft, the art of shaping structures. Structures of all kinds, the structures of buildings, but also structures of landscapes, of music, of stories, and of structures that structure other structures. As highways and cars dominated your world and journeys, architecture changed to adapt. Roadside architecture, outsized buildings angled to be seen in full as you speed past them, with towering signs and sweeping roofs designed to follow the eye of the passing traveler. I've had more profound conversations on the toilet. Yeah, you know, when you're on Discord with the homies. Sprawling strip malls shaped to remain in view for as long as possible, with vast parking lots to welcome the masses. Each happy modern citizen with their own vehicle. There's none of that here. Which is fine, I suppose, a change of pace. Similar, but unfamiliar. The way we travel shapes the structures of the landscapes around us. We fully bought into the idea of the car. I like to drive. Cars were a mistake. Our ingenuity. Amazing that humans were so quickly to reshape the whole infrastructures around a new innovation. Everyone's perspective of them is relative. I like to drive. Me too. It's a special kind of space, secular and spiritual all at once. A tool to banish all obstacles and make distance irrelevant. Listen, with a car, you can go anywhere. All part of modern life. Of course, modernity actually refers to a specific period, a specific movement of the past, and yet it's come to mean contemporary. Why? Modern means advanced and refers to a level of achievement that civilization can reach. Postmodern or metamodern aren't as pithy and sound too academic. Modernity was a threshold we have crossed, the dawn of a new epoch. Modernity was an era, but the words have lives of their own and meaning changes. It's pithy. You stupid fucking academic. You can't see past your own smugness. It's such a shame that the ideas discovered in the postmodern era failed to reach a wider audience. Unfortunately, as you say, it's too deeply convoluted. Modernity is in many ways based on the idea that science and reason will solve all problems. Eventually, to that end, progress is always good, always forward, always in the right direction. Progress for the sake of progress is stupid. Because you don't know which way you're progressing. Modernity favors modular solutions that combine to mutually reinforce a single worldview. It's often framed as the endpoint of knowledge, a grand unification of everything. It sounds great, but that's generally not how the universe works. Modernity created great upheavals, massive infrastructure, and huge scientific advancements. The idea that there are objective truths lurking everywhere, just waiting to be discovered, irrespective of context, or that technology would solve all our woes, these could be dangerous ideas. So postmodernity came and said, to hugely paraphrase, we have to be careful. Context is important, especially for those outside traditional power structures. Progress isn't always positive. It's dangerous to oversimplify. Paraphrased indeed. What? I didn't. Yeah, I'm just say paraphrase indeed. I'm gonna look down on you. Your critique is fair. I'm inevitably going to give you a partial or incomplete version of things. But if I wanted to be right about everything, I picked the wrong school of thought. I can't wait to show this game creator what mathematics is. Much of this world was discussed only within the walls of the academy, and even there the uptake was far from universal. Some of those ideas trickled through the popular media, or resonated with insights developed within subculture and praxis of the marginalized, seeking escape from the crushing wave of so-called progress. We've supposedly been living in a postmodern world for decades, and yet look at the billionaires, boy geniuses, and tech giants applying data-driven pseudoscience and logic to solve all our problems using innovation and disruption. Revolutionary promises, sans revolution. Sans. Meanwhile, their algorithms shape our lives while leaving many behind, and their massive resource use leaves the planet burning. They build over top the old structures of the internet. Like modernists bulldozing historic town centers. It's all just a wave of modernity, pushing us along still, but offering little meaning. Mired in aging dogma, our contemporary reality is modern. But to understand that, you need footnotes, caveats, critiques, refigurations, addendums, and remixes left to us by postmodernity. This is so pretentious. I'm gonna play Minecraft. I want to see how stupid this gets, and then I'm gonna just stop fucking playing. My brain so big. No matter what, we can't let ourselves be stuck. We can't get out of this wave and find others to ride. We just need to find the courage to turn the wheel. This is still academic crap. This is stuff I just learned in my diversity classes. Thank you, and you're right. I think it's a great tragedy that something so important, the spirit to face and endure our time, is cloaked in so many structures built primarily to stoke the egos of the mostly dead white men. Fuck! Humans who thought of it first. We still can't in despair as dying wave rolls around us. Ultimately, this is why I study my craft. I need to trace new structures that can take us all where we need to go. I'm fucking leaving you behind, you dumb bitch. But I'm not the only one working on this. This is essential. We will have to imagine so many futures. The solution will be so many solutions. We must pick which ones we believe in. Dream big and choose wisely. Car door closing. Thank fucking God I'm jumping out of get me out! Get me out! Oh, that's getting uninstalled. Glitch story rolls worst themes ever. Told to uninstall. Absolutely. Canada is banned. No more Canadian games on stream. That's it. Okay. So I was expecting it to go a little bit longer and it didn't. So I think I'll do a BRB and we'll figure something out.